The Leadership Greater Hartford Polaris Award celebrates exemplary leaders in our region. These leaders embody LGH's core values of community, leadership, and connections. The Leadership Greater Hartford Polaris Connections Award recognizes an individual, an organization, or a business that exemplifies the value of partnership and collaboration in our communities. This year, the Connections Award is proudly presented to Maura Keating.
When I think of Maura, I think of someone who's collaborative and inclusive and just looking to connect businesses, nonprofits, and also just individuals in the community. When I started golfing, I was looking for a group to practice my skills, and she introduced me to Millennial Slicers, which is a golf group to help people get comfortable. When I was looking at whether or not I should start doing Quest with Leadership Greater Hartford, I talked to Maura, and she was, very helpful in helping me make that decision. And just anytime I've ever needed an organization to be part of, Maura has always been one to kind of point me to the right direction. So she always knows the right people. I'd say Maura is a source for inspiration because she's always looking for ways to connect individuals with each other. She's always looking to work hard and collaborate and include people. And I think that's what our region needs more of.
Maura is amazing. Maura is selfless, very philanthropic, so thoughtful. She's a hard worker. She's just an all-around amazing human in our community. She has taken on above and beyond with helping me in the kitchen with Disheveled Diva, whether it is cleaning or mixing or cutting or packaging. We have learned a lot about each other in the silent hours in the kitchen and had a lot of fun too.
Something I love most about being part of the Greater Hartford community is definitely the richness of people here. It's not just going to be nonprofits. It's not just going to be big businesses. There's a little bit of everything everywhere, and Greater Hartford has such a broad reach. So some days I could be meeting with people who are working with the homeless, and some days I could be meeting with people who, started a Fortune 500 company, and I think that's really unique and great. The word connections to me is just being able to find something between either two organizations or a person from one organization and connect them with an organization that I think they'll find value from. So recently I've been working with For All Ages, which is a charity I found through the West Hartford Chamber, and they're looking for people. Their whole basis is connections. So they're connecting generations to combat loneliness. And my mother works in elder care, and so I was like, oh, what a perfect connection. She can supply people to you if you need volunteers as the elder generation. They work with local colleges to get their younger generations. They do tea at 3, so they set up a phone call based on your interests, and you can chat with someone from another generation. They also do community organizations where they just invite people. They do a fishing derby, so a younger person who's never learned to fish gets taught to fish by an older person, and they're one of the named charities of the Hartford Marathon. So connecting to me would just really mean bringing people together that I think have a like value or could partner well together. So within our community, I'm definitely always looking out for, hey, have you heard of this charity because they're aligned with your values, or things that I'm excited to learn about and I want to share with everybody else.
Maura is the perfect winner for this award. She is always thinking about ways that she can introduce people that she knows, which to me is the epitome of what a connector does and what connections mean to me. She's constantly striving to identify ways to introduce one organization to another, goods and services from one organization to another, all in the hopes of enriching the community and the interconnectivity of people around her.
She's just one of those people she's super kind, super bright. She's encouraging and loves to help other people. And I think we're all lucky to have her.
Maura, you are a true community connector. Thank you for finding new ways to connect individuals to organizations, organizations to one another. We are proud to recognize you with this year's 2022 Connections Polaris Award.